Honestly, I don't know. I gather it was written quite speedily following the BBC commission, so it wasn't actually published at the time it was broadcast. Perhaps the moment had just passed after it was first premiered and it's simply been forgotten about. Ever since I heard the score, I knew I'd always love one day to perform and maybe record the work in its entirety. And when LCS began discussing the possibility of an Easter/slash Passiontide disc, I knew it would be the perfect opportunity to include Sword in the Soul. For the Fallen is, of course, the final movement of Elgar's larger scale work, Spirit of England. It's a piece I'm extremely fond of and have been fortunate enough to conduct a couple of times. Although no one could doubt the integrity of the music, I do wonder if the piece has suffered slightly because of the text. Certain parts of the text feel a little bit dated to modern ears, and because of the fact it's so inextricably linked to the Great War, it's probably suffered in its popularity. I also think there are practical elements at play. It's a very large orchestra. It's a demanding part for the chorus and the soloists, and with a total running time of only about 25 minutes, it means it presents certain difficulties programming in a concert. All this being said, Ian Tracy's We Shall Remember Them adapts material from the corresponding setting of Elgar's piece With Proud Thanksgiving, which, although an independent piece, is directly drawn from For the Fallen. The use of the orchestra is so minimal at this point that its absence is really scarcely noticed. The result forms a very small but beautiful unaccompanied piece which derives entirely from Elgar's original. The way Francis Grier scored the music creates a very special and I would say unique sound world. He uses the organ quite sparingly. For example, in the first and last movements, it plays for only about 3 or 4 bars, and in one movement, it doesn't even play at all. The solo cello, however, plays an extremely important part throughout almost every movement. Against the dense and very rich choral textures, this really allows the two instruments to be deployed with great effect. I suspect an orchestral adaptation would actually take away and detract somewhat from the intensity and immediacy that this scoring creates. Yes, Rowan Williams' readings were conceived as part of the original work. In fact, I understand that the text came first, and Francis Grier was commissioned to write 7 musical numbers to intersperse between them. That being said, the musical numbers are actually all self contained with varied and contrasting moods, and I believe could certainly work with other meditative texts, be they sacred or secular, interspersed between them.